Guys, we have some major news that could shake the entire 2024 election. There's something brewing in Minnesota and Virginia, and before I get to this, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of history. Minnesota and Virginia have been very Democratic states. In fact, Minnesota has the longest voting streak of any Democratic state. Virginia has also been a Democratic state, having elected Democratic senators for the most of the 21st century. But before I tell you guys what happened, if you guys enjoy this kind of content, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. So back to the video. What has happened in Minnesota and Virginia is that Donald Trump has taken the polling lead in both of these states. You can see how Trump is leading by 1.6% in Minnesota polling, and he's also leading by under percent in Virginia polling. This is big news because both of these states have been very Democratic states for the most of the 21st century. If we look back at the 2020 results out of Minnesota, we can see that Biden won the state by 7 points. If we look at the 2020 result in Virginia, Biden won this state by 10 points. This is not like Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, like two Democrat states. These are dark blue Democrat states. And while this is just polling, and polling has been off in a lot of elections, the fact that Donald Trump, the challenger, is already up in these states before the ads in the fall and before summer and the debates start is really monumental. Also, there's a Senate race that won't be getting as much attention, but if Donald Trump is leading the polling average on election night in Virginia, the Senate race in Virginia could go red. And you guys should watch my GOP Senate best case scenario, and where we see if Virginia could actually go red in a GOP best case scenario. But back to this Senate race in Virginia could go red. So you see that Trump can really carry the down ballot Republicans on his coattails. And if he's winning a state like this, you don't know, Illinois could get competitive, New Jersey could get competitive, Colorado could get competitive. This is some major news, and this is what the election map would look like if both of these states went red. Donald Trump would get 338 electoral votes to Biden's 200 electoral votes. Now, do I specifically believe this will happen? Probably not. It's very early on in the election, but I could see something like Donald Trump getting 315 electoral votes to Biden's 223 electoral votes. But the thing is, there are some key congressional races, and if Donald Trump makes Virginia and Minnesota very competitive, these congressional races could go red and help create a larger GOP majority in the House. And the reason why I think Trump is gaining in Minnesota and Virginia is because of his conviction. Not only has he surged in state-by-state polling, but he's also surged in the national general election polling. So this was about the time that Trump got convicted. He was kind of at his low, and Biden was at his low too. But you see what happened right here. He is starting to uptrend in this national polling. In upcoming days, I do think Trump will definitely gain in the polling because he did that in when his mugshot was taken. But if he starts to gain this much, he could start making very blue states like New York and Connecticut competitive, and it could have major down ballot effects. Now, I just want to say, this is just polling, okay? It's just polling. It's not my prediction. You always have to take polling with a grain of salt. But if this polling does lead up into the 2024 election, you could see Minnesota and Virginia going red, which would be very, very big. And you could see the picture of a Trump landslide really emerge. Do I believe it's going to be a landslide right now? No. But if he's gaining this polling this rapidly, a Trump landslide is very possible. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe. Comment your thoughts or suggestions in the comment section down below. Also comment if you think Trump will win in a landslide, or if you think Minnesota or Virginia will go red. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.